Francois, born July 26, 1971, is a serial killer from Poughkeepsie, New York, convicted of killing 8 prostitutes from 1996 to 1998. He is currently serving life in prison for his crimes. In October 1996, Wendy Meyers, age 30, was reported missing to the Town of Lloyd Police in Ulster County, New York. She was described as a white female with a slim build, hazel eyes, and short brown hair. She was last seen at the Valley Rest Motel in Highland, a small town situated near the banks of the Hudson River and south of Kingston. In December 1996, Gina Barone was reported missing by her mother, Patricia Barone. Gina was 29 years old and had a small build, brown hair, and an eagle tattooed on her back. On her right arm, she had another tattoo that read simply, P.O.P. She was last seen November 26, 1996, in Poughkeepsie on a street corner, apparently having a dispute with an unidentified man. In January 1997, Kathleen Healey, 47, disappeared. She was last seen walking along Main Street in the downtown area of Poughkeepsie. Healey, like the others, was white, had brown hair, and a small build. The letters CJ were tattooed on her left biceps. The same month, City of Poughkeepsie Police, following an extensive investigation, placed Francois' home at 99 Fulton Avenue. Area prostitutes reported that he was notoriously rough during sex. In March 1997, a woman named Catherine Marsh was reported missing by her mother. She was last observed November 11, 1996, also in Poughkeepsie. 4 months had passed since she was last seen alive. Like the other girls, she was white, small build, blue eyes, and brown hair. A month later, Poughkeepsie Police made a decision to contact the F.B.I. for help. Although the F.B.I. investigators were interested, they were limited by the circumstance of the case. In order to establish a profile of a suspect, they needed a crime scene. In November 1997, Mary Healey Giaccone was reported missing. This report was actually initiated by the police. Her mother died the previous month. Her father, a retired New York State corrections officer, came to the police to ask for help in locating Mary. So he could tell his daughter of his mother's death. Police soon discovered that she was actually last seen alive in February 1997 on the same Poughkeepsie streets as some of the others. On June 12, 1998, Sandra Jean French, a 51-year-old mother of 3, disappeared. Her daughters discovered her car 3 blocks from Francois' home. In August 1998, Katina Newsmaster disappeared. The circumstances fit with many of those of the other missing women. She frequented the same streets of downtown Poughkeepsie where she was last seen, and physically resembled the other women who had been reported missing. On September 1st, 1998, Kendall Francois was strangling an abducted prostitute when she became free and fled his home at 99 Fulton Avenue, a short walk from Vassar College. Later that afternoon, City of Poughkeepsie Police Detective Skip Manane and Town of Poughkeepsie Police Detective Bob McCready were in the unmarked car preparing to hand out flyers asking the public for help in the Cantina Newsmaster disappearance. As the detectives pulled into the same gas station that Francois just left, Deborah Lonsdale came up to the car and told them that a woman who was now walking away said that she was just assaulted. The detectives quickly located the woman who confirmed the attack. She was brought into the police station where she filed a complaint against Francois. That same afternoon, the police returned to 99 Fulton Avenue to talk with Francois about his most recent attack. They asked him to come to the police department to discuss the report. He agreed and was taken to headquarters. Over the next several hours, Francois eventually made many admissions regarding the disappearance of women. He was arrested and charged with a single count of murder and the death of Newmaster. A search warrant was drawn up, and on September 2nd, 1998, shortly after midnight, a team of detectives, the district attorney, EMS crews, crime scene processors, and police officers searched Francois' home to discover many of the bodies of his victims. 2 days after his arrest, Francois was indicted for the murder of Cantina Newmaster. On September 9th, he appeared in court and a plea of not guilty was entered on his behalf. A month later, on October 13, he was charged with 8 counts of first-degree murder, 8 counts of second-degree murder, and attempted murder. Under New York state law, first-degree murder, which includes serial murder, gives the district attorney the option of pursuing the death penalty. Though the DA makes this its decision to ask for that sentence, it may only be imposed by the jury which has heard the case. Francois' attorneys chose to plead guilty on December 23rd before the district attorney. The district attorney had decided whether to seek the death penalty, thereby avoiding trial by jury and thereby the possibility of death. On February 11, 1999, the Dutchess County Court ruled that the guilty plea could not be accepted. Later, it was discovered that Francois contracted HIV from one of his victims. His defense team took the case to the State Court of Appeals, which upheld his guilty plea in a ruling in March 2000. On August 11, 2000, Judge Thomas Dolan formally sentenced Kendall Francois to life in prison without parole. He is currently incarcerated in Atticus Correctional Facility.